Are you an introvert?
Well, I am an introvert. I finally accepted it after many years of denying it. And maybe you should too. So today I'm going to go through 6 characteristics of being an introvert. And if you possess maybe 1 or 2 or 3 of these, then maybe you're an introvert too. So starting with number 1, which is being shy or rude, sometimes being misunderstood for being shy or unfriendly or maybe rude sometimes. So I don't like talking to people that much, and I suppose a lot of introverts don't. Well, sometimes you do, but most of the time I don't feel like speaking to people. Like I'm recharging my batteries, which we'll talk about in a second, because I'm going to the beach to recharge my batteries. Sometimes some people come up to speak to me, or they want to meet me or speak to me in the elevator, and I don't particularly feel like speaking to them. I just say hello or something and that's it. And like some people say like, oh, why aren't you speaking to him? I don't feel like speaking to him. I don't want to speak to them. Like sometimes you're just not in the mood to speak to anybody really, like things like that. And like even the other day someone was in the elevator and was like tried to speak to me, but I didn't really want to speak to him. Like I've encountered him before, I don't particularly want to speak to him. It's like you start going, you should say hello when someone speaks to you. It's like, ugh. I was thinking about something else. I didn't want to speak to him, and like calling me, or maybe you're a Muslim hater or something. I was like, I don't want to speak to you. Like, well, leave me alone. Like, I don't have to. I've done this again. I don't have to if I don't want to speak to you. Well, come on. Yes. So I'm not coming across as rude. I know there's like small talk, which I'll come on to now. That brings us on to the second one, which is small talk. I hate small talk. Most introverts don't like small talk. I mean, you don't get stimulated by all this superficial talk. Why do you have to be comfortable? Why do you have to speak bullshit in order to feel comfortable? It's not very relevant. I mean, like when I go to work, I don't particularly say hello to anybody. I just walk in, get on my work, and then if I want to talk to someone, I ask them about work. I don't even say hello half the time. So I don't particularly like small talk. Introverts prefer meaningful conversations. In Tanzania, Swahili, there's like 10, 20 words or phrases to say hello, like Mambo, Poa, Safi, Vipi, goes on for ages. Like, I hate that. I know it's just being friendly and everything, but like, I don't really like wasting time with that. And I've seen that was it. I was watching a YouTube video the other day, and these guys were in Tanzania and they were going around, well, saying hello to everyone, well, smiling and laughing. Oh, it's really cool and everything. But then I watched the second video and they were still laughing. It's like really fake to me. It seemed really fake, like going up to people like, hey, like mate, hey, like that. It's like you're not really being genuine. It's just fake small talk. So like introverts don't really like that stuff. Well, most of them anyway, I would think. Okay, yes, sometimes in the mood for small talk, it's okay. You have to do it, but like they don't enjoy it. It's unfulfilling. Prefer talking about more interesting things, really. That moves on to the third one, which is observing before engaging. So when I meet new people, especially introverts, don't always speak first, they think first. And I used to get a lot of people like that at work. They speak before they think. And then like, okay, and then you sit down afterwards and you think about it, it goes, that guy's full of shit. He's like, they don't think before they speak. Some people are like that. Some people are good at that, but yeah, some people thrive from that. As extroverts maybe do a bit. But like, yeah, I tend to think before I speak a little bit. I don't like to waffle on too much. I'm trying to get better at doing that. So let's go the bridge way. It might be more interesting because I'm heading to the beach now. Sometimes in meetings as well, when I meet new people, especially oh shit, police there, let's stop. Especially when I meet new people, if I feel uncomfortable or I don't know them very well, then I wouldn't speak much at all. I remember like I was with two friends in a place having coffee, and then suddenly this guy that one of them knew came in, and I've never met him before, and I was talking loads, and then as soon as he showed up, started speaking, I shut the fuck up, because like I shut up because I don't know him, I don't feel comfortable with him, so I stopped speaking. Sometimes I'd go really quiet. Like if I know a couple of people, I would talk. I won't stop talking, but this is the one person there I don't know. Not all the time, but like a lot of the time, if I don't know one person, I would like be suddenly might be quiet, like not speak at all. Like sometimes I go in a meeting, I talk a lot, but then when it's new people I don't know, I'd hardly say anything. I would like observe a lot before I'd speak. So I get a lot of that. What the hell? This guy's going the wrong way round on a roundabout. What the fuck's he doing, man? It's a roundabout. He's going the wrong way. Look at that. Jeez. What the hell? So, So think before speaking is a lot of it, and a lot of observing as well. We like to observe stuff, take things in, and not just when you're around people as well. It's when you're around situations and places, you're trying to feel more comfortable in that environment, especially when you go to a new place. You sit down, and I suppose everyone's like this to some degree, but like introverts more so, I reckon. So it takes a while for adjust and think more before speaking. A lot of people just feel more comfortable with themselves if they speak. But like introverts are not like that. Sometimes you go to a new place, meet new people, don't want to. It's not that necessarily shy. Sometimes it can be shy, but it's more like adjusting yourself to the situation and environment and the people first. But like when you get to know people a lot more, then that's when they feel more comfortable and they're willing to talk more. It's not necessarily they're shy, they just want to get used to the surroundings. So that moves on to number 4, which is recharging. So I'm going to the beach now to recharge. Needing time to recharge on your own is important. And that's why when people come up to speak to you, you might not want to speak to them, because you just want some time alone to recharge. Oh, these guys, they always try and get you. It's pretty quiet this morning. They usually crowd around the car trying to get you to go to their restaurant. I'm going to the quiet part if I can. So like when you're around people, introverts don't like, you know, being around people all the time does my head in. Some people, they just want to be around people all the time. I know somebody, they go around their parents, around people. They won't go home unless like they're siblings at home, so they're not around, so they're not on their own. So they make sure someone's at home when they go back home, and they go there. Then they call. Then if they're leaving, they call them to make sure to call someone to go out with them, to make sure they go out with someone else if no one's in the house. So they constantly want to be around people, 24/7 more or less. So they can't deal with being alone. It's kind of pathetic, really. But some people are like that. They just don't want to be alone at all. So I'm kind of the opposite. You want to recharge. And that's why I've come to the beach here, to recharge. Sometimes, most of the time, being around a lot of people, a lot of the time, you just want to be alone and recharge. So that brings us on to the fifth one, which is enjoying time alone. I don't mind being alone. A lot of people can't stand it. I mean, some people just want, like I said before, that previous story, they just want to be with one person to another person and another person all the time. But being alone is a good thing. You get to discover what you really want. Without being alone, you can't feel comfortable in your own skin. How are you supposed to have a relationship with someone if you don't understand how you are as a person, instead of jumping from one person to another constantly? It's good being alone, and you can do a lot on your own as well, especially when it comes to stuff like traveling. You can do so many things. I remember one time I went camping with a bunch of people, and just to get up in the morning at 10 o'clock in the morning took all friggin' day. We're supposed to meet at 10 so we can go for a walk, and like one person was cooking, one person went to do something, it's a nightmare. Like, if you're on your own, you can do so much stuff, like, instead of pissing around waiting for people. So it's good to be alone, and they enjoy time alone as well. I must admit, I enjoy being alone. There's nothing wrong with that. When it comes to work as well, I found that I enjoy oh shit, baby. I enjoy doing tasks where you get a lot of, credit for it. So you do a lot on your own, like making these videos. I mean, I'm doing everything myself alone, like from filming it to writing it to talking about myself and then editing it all myself. So they're the kind of stuff I like to do. Same with work as well. Come to realise that, like, I like doing the small projects from about 5 stories high, under than that, 20-story I did. But like after that, you need more architects working on it, not just you. Hope the water doesn't come. I don't particularly like to work with other architects because you don't get credit as much if there's other architects involved. I know it's a bit selfish. I think selfish is a good word to use. So like, I prefer buildings so I can handle them. Any big buildings requires a lot of people, which I don't enjoy as much. Still enjoy it, but it's just, I'm just saying is you don't enjoy it as much. Same with like meetings and stuff. There's too many people. I don't like it as much. I think Arnold Schwarzenegger said it. He didn't get any satisfaction working in a team, like football and stuff. Same with me, really. Prefer it when you get like more credit and you've done it yourself, if you know what I mean. That's moving on to number 6, which is feeling comfortable in small gatherings. Introverts prefer small gatherings than large groups. Like, again, meaningful conversations. Smaller gatherings seem to have more meaningful conversations. Like, some people feel more relaxed working with a group of people because they talk more and they feel more comfortable with a lot of people. I'm the opposite. I feel more comfortable with just 2 or 3 people. But those people who feel more comfortable with a lot of people, when you get them in the room with just 2 people, when they're just having a date or something, then they feel like really shy, which is kind of weird. Extroverts sometimes like that. They're like shy with just one person, but they're not shy with like a bunch of people. Introverts are kind of the opposite. So like when I go to a party or something, I might go one person, but then I won't talk to anybody else in the party. Like, it'll only be the person I'm with. I wouldn't really make much of an effort to talk to multiple people. So that's what I think introverts are a bit like that. So they kind of feel more energized with smaller amount. When there's a lot of people, they'll feel like less energized. Ah! Hi, how are you?
Welcome,
Yeah, good.
photographer.
Yeah.
They say Congo. I want memory.
Ah, Congo?
Yes, I want
Ah, you come to visit here?
Yes, you want
Nice.
the memory here for you.
Ah, okay.
Get
Ah,
the
you?
one.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. How's Congo? Is it okay? Yeah.
Congo.
I've not been. I'd like to go. If you feel like you've got any of these characteristics, I wouldn't be worried about it. It's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. I've come to live with it and I appreciate it. So if you like this kind of video, watch another one that might interest you here, subscribe here, and I'll see you over there.